VetsinTech is committed to bringing together a tech-specific network, resources, and programs for our veterans. Joining us now to tell us about how this local nonprofit is giving back is the founder, Katherine Webster, along with their COO, Ikram Mansori. Ladies, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so, we were talking about this. I usually want to ask, was there a personal story that was the beginning of this organization, of how things got started?
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually looking at my father's military photo when I was leading the tech ecosystem in San Francisco, and we needed to do more to bring the vets and tech community together. So my father was Army and Air National Guard all of his life. He was a Korean War vet.
Wow. I was saying my dad is a Vietnam vet, and that was, hi Dad if you're watching, and that was before I came into the picture. But I do remember him talking a lot about when he came back, how it's difficult to translate those skills into, your new life, and that it requires kind of a special mindset to be able to do that. So Ikram, tell me a little bit about what it is that this program is doing to really help these vets make the transition, right? Because it's a very special job.
Yeah, absolutely. So believe it or not, over 200,000 veterans exit the military every single year.
Wow.
And we assist veterans and military spouses as well to transition into the tech ecosystem through education, employment, and entrepreneurship. In the education realm, we have a VetsinTech Academy. We train 1,000 veterans and military spouses a year in technical skills, web development, cybersecurity. Employment, we have our Employer Tech Coalition, comprises of like the top 45 companies here in Silicon Valley and nationally. And last but not least, entrepreneurship, where we have Startup Network. We just revamped it. Katherine started this company 10 years ago on entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So what is it about military service and tech that you think makes it such a good fit together?
Well, the veterans and military spouses bring such an incredible set of skills already. The leadership, communications, ability to work as a team, and across all kinds of ethnic diversity, and yet, and they're so tech savvy today, especially. I mean, our veterans who are really big in cybersecurity. That's a field that we train about 500 vets a year in. They're just natural protectors. It's almost intrinsic to them. They take over what they learn in the physical world over into the digital world. And so, between the soft skills and the tech savviness they have today, they make a great candidates for employment in tech.
And you mentioned that spouses are also eligible for all these programs. What was the impetus to kind of include them in this?
Well, they're just part of the family. They sacrifice so much, and even prior to COVID, they were prevented from getting a lot of jobs. People wouldn't hire them because they knew they were going to be moving around.
Right.
And now those walls, those barriers have come down. And so it's just more reason to embrace them and bring them into better paying jobs, higher quality of life for them and their loved ones. It's the average American worker makes about $60,000 a year, but if you're going into tech, it's probably double that.
Right, it's just so much opportunity there. Speaking of opportunities, you're going to be having a big gala. Of course, we have Veterans Day coming up on Friday, so let's talk a little bit about the gala. I know that it's a time to honor veterans, but it's also a big part of the fundraising that happens for the organization.
Yes, absolutely. And we have such incredible sponsors joining us, Amazon and Boeing, and locally Adobe is huge, and AT&T and Workday, and just a number of great local Bay Area companies that will be joining us. And it's so nice because you don't get into a room very often where it's just veterans in the technology space. So a lot of camaraderie between the companies and the people that, have served and have so many great stories to share.
And what are the kinds of things that you're going to be doing at the gala? We're looking at some of the pictures of it now, and it looks like it's an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We have little surprises from everywhere from the Gronks. Rob Gronkowski and family are providing an ice shaker that was created and featured on Shark Tank. So his brother, Chris Gronkowski. Just a few special little surprises. We're going to for sure be kind of looking back down memory lane of the 10 years of VetsinTech and just our growth. We're now 70,000 strong across the country. Yeah.
And what will these funds be used for that are being raised in this big gala? What are the things you're looking forward to seeing happen after this?
Definitely expanding on our offerings in terms of like the academy, scaling our team, and just having that ability. Since we've gone virtual, we have doubled, tripled in size of participants in the education programs, as well as our community. So it is essential that we're able to support. We have wait lists, so we want to support as many, train as many in cybersecurity, web development, and other areas. So it is essential to get these funds and support our communities.
Make it happen. All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us and telling us about this. Very cool.